I'm Scott.
And that little bird who just recycled is named Denver. Collared raven, one of the smartest birds we have here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, birds have been the story here pretty much ever since we've had shows here. And the best part of our day is getting to share all these birds with all of you, right?
Yeah, it's true. This really is our favorite part of every day. Coming out here, sharing our birds and their stories with you, like that bird right up there. And that one coming in. These are two spoonbills. Their names are Troy and Abed.
Yeah, so these are two different types of spoonbills, a roseate spoonbill and an African spoonbill. They get their name because of those beak shapes, right? And they actually use those beaks to get their food, and their food helps give the pink ones that coloration, so they're kind of similar to flamingos.
Yes, and all of that is very important, but take-home message, that's a pink bird with a spoon on its face. Nature is awesome.
Well, you know what helps to make these birds awesome is going to be their adaptations, right? Different parts of their bodies that are going to help them thrive in the wild. This is a great example right here. This one is Caroline, who is a trumpeter hornbill, and she's out of here. No, I'm just kidding. She'll be back in a minute. But let me talk to you a little bit about how she flies as well as she does. See, her body shape helps with agile flight. See, her tail will act like a rudder. Nice you to join us. All right, so that tail acts as a rudder so she can weave in around the trees.
Okay, and it is really cool to see it out in the forest, so I think we should show it off here for everyone.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Here's what I was thinking. We have a lot of people. What if a couple people stand up, they become like the trees, and we see if Caroline would weave between them?
Yeah, that could work.
Right? Okay, I already see it. Yeah, I need two people from the same group who want to get a really close look. How about in the blue tank top and the glasses right here? Yeah, and then you need to pick someone else in your group who you came with who's going to help you out. Okay, the two of you, you're going to stand up where you're at, and then working together, your arms are going to be branches. You are going to make a hoop with your arms working together. Yes, nice big hoop. And then, TJ, will you be in the back? Will you be the destination? Okay,
perfect.
So what do you think?
Oh yeah, this is going to work out really well. Little one, you're going to have a great view of the sport, okay? All right, let's see if Caroline can fly right through the middle of the forest. We are all set to go, Caroline. We are building suspense. Calculating the GPS and right through! You guys did great. Thank you so much.
That was perfect. Yeah, great job. Okay, Scott, I saw a lot of hands. Should we try it again with some more people?
Sure, let's give it a
You
shot.
pick this time. You pick.
Okay, sure. Let's try some out. How about right here in the front? You guys stand up. Also in the kind of salmon-colored polo, if you want to stand up. And also, you guys turning around backwards in the white shirts. Yeah, that are facing towards the back. That are ignoring me. This way, right here. Hey. Yeah, you guys, perfect. Stay. So you're gonna stay in the straight line. We're gonna do 3 different hoops. So you're gonna each have a person from your party help stand out.
3 hoops?
Sure, why not, right? So you guys want to try it too, right? That are holding the phones? Yeah. So everybody make a hoop like Lucy and I am with somebody that you came with.
Yep.
We're gonna line these hoops up, and we'll let him choose his own fate, I guess.
Okay, choose your own adventure through the forest. I love it.
All right. Well, there are a lot of trees in different spots in the forest.
Right over all of them.
No, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna go through into the woods. Okay, here we go. Let's see if Caroline can fly all the way to the back to where TJ is.
We got like 4 now. This is awesome. Here we go.
It's like
You can
it's
do it,
one of
Caroline.
the trees. Caroline.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2 and a half.
For the other 2.
No, round of applause for our trees. They did a great job.
That was good. You saw that like agility that going up with it. That was pretty cool.
I can't do that. I'm impressed. You know what? These birds fly really well, though, so they can catch their food out of the air. Things like flying insects.
Ooh, okay. Do you want to see Caroline catch a flying insect out of the air?
We don't have flying insects.
Yeah, no, I don't have flying insects, but I found something, and I think it'll demonstrate this. No insects required. You're gonna like it, Scott. I'm really excited. Okay, so I put it over here in the bushes. I was doing some online shopping the other day, and I came across this. Does anyone know what it is? Shout it out. Rocket launcher, yeah, but I have modified it a little bit. So today it's going to be a grape launcher, and we are going to launch a grape. Thank you. Actually, does someone want to help me test it out? We haven't picked anyone from over here. How about right here in the blue t-shirt in the second row? Do you want to help me out? Come on down, buddy. Let's give them a hand for volunteering. Okay, your shirt says let's do this, so I'm excited. I think you're going to be a great volunteer. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to count you down from 3, and when we get to 1, stomp on that launch pad as hard as you can. There's a grape in the tube. Hopefully it shoots up into the air, and we'll see if Caroline can catch it.
Sure.
Okay, are you ready? He's ready. Help me count him down. In
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Yes! How about a hand for our rocketeer? He nailed it. Hey!
That actually works.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You know what? Sometimes online shopping Pays off.
That's true. Well, you know what, Caroline, you did a great job, and there will be more treats waiting for you back home in your aviary, right up there through the same window you came out of. All you have to do is hop straight forward onto the ledge that's right in front of you, and then take a left. There you go. Caroline the Trumpeter Hornbill.
What do you want to do next?
Another hornbill.
Ooh, okay, what if we do some more of the hoops? That was a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, the hoops are great. It's
right?
Lucy.
Okay, we can line it up right
Lucy,
here, like
it's
4.
Houston.
We're gonna need a bigger hoop.
maybe not.
I don't think it's gonna work.
But we can give you guys a really close look. Are you ready?
Whoa!
Yeah, that's about as close as we can get. They use that flying ability though to get away from predators. It's a very useful adaptation out there in the wild. You're gonna see it one more time right here. Pretty cool. And look at this beak. This beak's kind of like a built-in pair of chopsticks right on our face.
Yeah, and they use that beak to find a lot of different kinds of food out there. These birds will even eat snakes, including venomous snakes. How neat is that? I know, so picture it. They're out in the grasslands, they spot a snake, they grab it, shake it up, and slurp it back like spaghetti. It's disgusting. Don't look it up on YouTube. But they are very cool birds, very beneficial. And I tell you what, Houston, I got one more tree view, and then ready for the best part. Ground hornbill exit at top speed. There it is. Houston, the ground hornbill.
Little like the queen right there. Love that. Okay, well, you know what? Those birds are awesome, but we have other birds that fly in the nighttime realm. So, do you want to see an owl fly? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, right? So I figure if we bring out one of our owls that likes to fly around, they can get some really good photos.
Yes, get your cameras out and ready to go for sure.
So the things you want to know about owls, right? The first is the first is that's not an owl.
Did you do that?
No, the owl's next.
Owl's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, owls and chickens are not friends. Y'all know the circle of life? It's not part of the show. I'm gonna walk the girls home. You start with the owl and I'll be right back outside. Hey, ladies, which way are you going?
All right, we're going to meet an owl today. His name is JJ. He's a great horned owl. He'll be coming from this window right behind me, flying out your way.
Oh my God.
That's great for photo opportunity. So we take your camera, point them in his direction, and let's great photos of him in flight. Also, this is what he sounds like in flight. You probably won't hear a thing. Yeah, pretty incredible. A bird that size making no noise at all in flight. And the reason for that is because they're ambush hunters. So he sits in a tree just like he's doing, waiting until an animal gets closer to him. And then when he spots that animal right below him, that's when he's going to swoop out of that tree. And the animal that's below him never even knew there was an owl up above. It's a wonderful adaptation for a bird just like this. But of course, he has a couple other really cool ones too. He's showing you another one. He can turn his head pretty far around. It actually goes about 3/4 of the way to each side. So 3/4 left, 3/4 right. Not many animals can do that. Only our parents, right, kids? Yeah. Okay. So he also has some pretty big eyes too that are going to help him see and reduce lighting by starlight and moonlight. And on top of that, he has some of the best hearing in the animal kingdom. So add that all together. He's a total package when it comes to being a nighttime predator. JJ, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. We have more treats waiting for you inside. You just have to head that way. See you later. JJ, the Great Horned Owl.
Okay. Hey, yeah. Chickens are all back in the coop. We are good to finish up.
Well, you almost caught the tail end.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, did you tell them all the cool stuff you know about owls?
I didn't mention my favorite fact. This is pretty important. They're beneficial because they eat rodents, right? So one single owl that size can eat close to 1,000 mice in a single year.
That is important because we had a bad rat problem not too long ago. Do you remember it?
I think they
Did you
heard
hear
about
about it? Yeah.
It was a problem. We brought the owls in so the rats would disappear.
I know. That's what we were like so grossed out. We're like, oh, there's a rat over there. It was more than one, like
Definitely
hundreds of
more than
them.
one.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. No need to worry. The owls helped us out, so
Yep.
it's safe to say the rat problem is behind us now. Anyway, okay, so we should talk about birds at the bird show. And I had an idea to mix up the show a little bit. While I was back there corralling chickens, I thought, We work with birds from all over the world, but the question we get asked the most is how do we train all of them? What keeps them here and not flying away to Epcot, right?
Yeah.
So I saw Ansley and I was like, Ansley, will you load up Luca? Luca's a raven. I've been working on some brand new behaviors. Maybe we bring Luca out. I could train over here on the rock and you talk about how we work with the birds.
Yeah, I could do that. That's
Yeah,
pretty exciting. I actually haven't seen this yet. So some of you folks got to see a crow training session earlier, so we'll talk about some of the same types of concepts. It's pretty important. So notice that Lucy just gave Luca some treats. That lets Luca know whatever he did right before he got a treat, do it again, he'll get some more treats. So that's the way we communicate. We just gave him a treat for untying my shoe.
No, I was trying to call her back over here to the rock because she left. So maybe we'll work on like a station behavior. Look, hold.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, okay. So you can tell when they're learning something, right? Because they start doing it over and over again. They're going to get better at this over time because they realize what's driving that behavior with those random. Lucy, what's your what's?
Okay, I taught Luca to untie shoes. Right? She's getting better, and she got the other one that time. That was pretty good.
Yeah. What happens if she goes in the park and unties everybody else's shoes?
I don't know. Then they'll trip and fall and have to stay to watch the show, right? No. Okay. Here's what I was thinking. In the middle of show, what if Luca? I know you.
No. We're not doing the shoe
Let her
lessons
do it
anymore.
again.
We're done with the shoe. I'm gonna cover her up.
All week, and she has gotten really, really good at it. She's good.
What is that? Hello. That's a microphone cord.
Click the switch on or not? That was the cord part of it? Ta-da! I don't know what to do now. I don't think those are cheap. Nancy's our sound tech in the back. Nancy, what do we... She doesn't know either. She's like, I don't know.
Is there a backup? Yeah, there's a backup, right? Okay, I'll be the backup.
Someone will bring it out for you. Someone can bring it out. Wait, Scott. Okay, the shoe thing was pretty good though, right? Thanks. Okay, well, Scott's out here for a couple minutes, so I'm not really sure what we were gonna do next. So I think we're gonna keep mixing the show up a little bit. I tell you what, I've been working with a little parrot. Would y'all want to meet a parrot? Yeah? Okay, give me 1 second because I need some help from the back. Bear with me 1 moment. Hey, Morgan, could you bring out Groucho? Yeah, right now. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Morgan, one of the trainers backstage, is going to see if Groucho wants to come out. He is this amazing little Amazon parrot, and we've been working on some cool stuff with mimicry. Have you heard of mimicry before? Yeah, most of you. So it's a behavior where animals copy sounds that they hear in their environment, and a lot of birds are capable of this, right? Crows, ravens, jays, they can all copy some words, but little parrots like this guy are some of the best copiers out there. Morgan, thank you so much for bringing him out. You are saving the day. So parrots like this in the wild, they copy their parents or their flock mates. That's how they develop their own language. But sometimes when they live around people, they can start to copy us, and it sounds a lot like talking. So for instance, Groucho, you want to tell everyone hello? Hello. Yeah, that's mimicry, right? He's copying things that he's heard. Now Groucho here has lived around people his entire life, so he's learned a lot of stuff. He's probably one of the best mimickers in the whole world, and hopefully he wants to show off a little bit. What do you say, Groucho? Will you share what we've been working on? But here's what's even more amazing. Groucho doesn't know just that one song. He knows 7 different songs. Do you want to hear another one? Yeah? You guys have been so sweet. Okay, before we do that, let's do something special. Groucho, can you give everyone a great big kiss?
Oh boy.
Yeah, good stuff, that kiss. I agree. Okay, so we heard Camptown Races. I'm going to leave it up to Groucho. Groucho, any of your other 6 songs, you can pick. incredible. I've never met another parrot quite as talented as he is. And, you know, with that being said, I do want to be very, very clear. Ooh, did you find it?
Check, check, check. Yeah, we're good.
I'm so happy you came back out.
Did I hear Groucho was out here?
Yes, Morgan helped me out. We brought out Groucho, but I was going to quickly mention, we don't want anyone to see Groucho up here and then want to rush out to a pet store later today to find a singing, talking parrot. They don't really exist. Groucho is 1 in a million. And parrots can be some of the most challenging pets you could ever have, right?
That's for sure. They can bite really, really hard and scream incredibly loud, but they could also live maybe 50 or 60 years.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of doggy in the window at 5 a.m.
True. Do you know what's next?
No, the whole show's out of order now, so I was hoping you knew what was coming up.
We do have a plan, so I figured Groucho's kind of on the smaller end, right?
Okay.
We have bigger birds here. I'm going to show them a bigger bird.
Ooh, what are you thinking? Like maybe Oz?
Vlad?
Oh, that is a bigger bird. Okay. Yes. Look at that guy.
Yeah, everyone, this is Walt. He's a pterodactyl. I'm kidding. He's actually a very restored, but still a large bird to say the least. He has close to a 12-foot wingspan, which makes him one of the largest flighted birds in the world. But they also play a huge role out there in the wild, right, Lucy?
Yeah, they are really important because they're scavengers. They eat dead stuff, right? So when animals die, birds like this come along and they join up with, lions, hyenas, other vultures to be part of nature's cleanup crew. Get rid of the mess, which stops the spread of disease and keeps wild places clean.
So in a way, you can kind of call these guys nature's recyclers, right? And if we all recycled in our own way, I'm pretty sure the world would end up being a lot cleaner of a place. Vlad, you did an awesome job out here today, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you later. Vlad, the Marabou Stork.
That is such a cool bird.
Yeah, they are pretty unique. And hopefully that gave everybody backstage enough time to kind of shuffle some things around. We also had another unique bird that we wanted to bring out to show you today. Now, it's another bird that you find in the grasslands of Africa, totally different than the ground hornbill you saw earlier, though, right? Yeah. So this bird is known more for, let's say, his feathering on top of his head. So check him out up there. That's a crowned crane. His name's Fraser. That makes him Fraser Crane.
Wow, he's still telling that joke, huh?
Better reaction than I thought it would. He's never flown down to me, so this is all you.
Wait. You were feeding him backstage. Do you want to try calling him down?
He's never flown to me.
I know you haven't done it before, but why don't you try it? Do you have treats?
I have treats.
This audience has been great. Do you all want to see Scott feed the crane? Right? Okay. Just give it a try. So Scott works with our other cranes, but Fraser and him have never really worked out here before. But I know you've been feeding him a couple of days backstage, right? Okay.
All right, come on, buddy. Hey, this way. That worked really well.
That was pretty bad, yeah. Okay, no, I think you should try it again.
Uh-huh.
And actually, I have something that might help you out.
Have something?
Yeah, I knew you were working with the cranes, and I saw it. I put it over there behind the rock, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, check. You see, crown cranes get their name from the crest of golden feathers on their head. So, Scott, I got you a crest of golden feathers.
What is this?
It's a hat. You got to put it on, then you match.
I see it's a hat. They don't want to see me wear a hat. They want to see me wear a hat.
You kind of look like Guy Fieri. Okay, no, I do think this is going to help because now he'll look your way, right? You can give him some information. Grab treats. Look, he's looking at you.
All right, what do you say, buddy? That actually works.
Yeah.
You think it was the hat?
No, the hat was for all of us.
Well, that's Fraser Crane.
And that is Justin Timberlake, circa 2003.
Except for Halloween.
Yes, you could be. Okay, the hat was a little bit silly, right? But I do think it's important to talk about how we build relationships with the birds here, and it doesn't require a silly hat, right? And we can also take it a step further. There's the relationship that all of us can create with the natural world and the impact we can have on wildlife every single day.
You know what? There's a great example of this. It's the story of the national bird of the United States of America, the bald eagle. Everyone, this is Hope. Now, Hope was actually injured out in the wild, and that's why she was actually deemed non-releasable to go back out, and she lives here with us today to act as an ambassador for her species to share a very important story. Because not too long ago, bald eagles just like this were placed on the endangered species list, and their numbers dropped so low so quickly, people didn't think they'd be around for future generations to see in the wild ever again. Something pretty incredible started to happen. People people took notice and they took action. They cleaned up waterways where bald eagles were fishing, and they stopped using a chemical pesticide called DDT, which is one of the major reasons for their decline.
Yeah, and the cool thing is it was people like everyone here who made the difference by doing small things, and all of it brought the bald eagle back from the brink of extinction.
Exactly right. Everyone's efforts paid off. The numbers started to climb, and they rose so high, they were taken off the endangered species list. It is a great conservation success story that goes to show all of us can really play a role helping out animals across the planet.
It's so true. You know, the bald eagle story is one to always remember because there are still many animals in wild places who really need our help, including these birds. This is Zelda, and she's a blue-throated macaw.
Okay, well, blue-throated macaws like this are some of the rarest species of macaws you can find in the wild today. They're only found in a small part of Bolivia. Unfortunately, though, there are less than 300 of them left out there.
Which is a very low number, but it's not all bad news. We've teamed up with an organization called the World Parrot Trust, and they're breeding blue-throated macaws whose offspring will be released into Bolivia to join up with the wild populations there, so that one day we might get to see skies filled with blue-throated macaws.
You know what? That would be a pretty awesome sight, to say the least. And there are so many birds out there, just like these amazing macaws flying in. Check out this one with Adam. That is a harpy eagle, one of the largest, strongest predatory birds on the entire planet.
Yeah, there are a lot of amazing birds out there. Go out in nature and explore, because you never know when you might find your new favorite.
Very well said. So, on behalf of all of us here, especially our feathered friends like Sam, this very handsome Togo toucan, we'd like to leave you with one final wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon. You've been an amazing audience. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Explorers and friends, thank you for joining us